So I'm here at Crowley's Yacht Yard, and on premises of Crowley's Yacht Yard is Nautical Donations. And I happen to be here with Gary Leo. Gary is the face of Nautical Donations. He pretty much runs the operations on a day-to-day basis.
Correct. Correct.
Okay, so Gary, could you tell me actually what the mission of Nautical Donations is?
What we do is we take boats that are donated to us, we refurbish them, we sell them shiny and bright and new, almost new, and then that money, that profit goes to 5 nautically based Chicago charities.
So Nautical Donations is a nonprofit organization with a mission of providing funds to local charities with a nautical focus. Some of those charities include the Chicago Maritime Museum, the Judd Goldman Adaptive Sailing Foundation, which is a foundation focused on enabling physically disabled persons to get out on the water and sail safely. The Chicago Sea Scouts chapter, which is a U.S. Coast Guard focused youth program dedicated to teaching youth how to be safe on the water. The Chicago Yacht Club and the Columbia Yacht Club both have foundations focused on teaching youth how to sail and be out on the water safely.
We do some noble work with that money, and everybody benefits.
Okay, so in the way that works, you raise the money by selling boats that people donate.
Correct.
They're done. They've used the boats and they decide to donate them to Nautical Donations. That's one of the primary ways you raise money.
Exactly, and then we also have 4 containers of nautical hard goods and soft goods and clothing and PFDs and anchors, chain, and we sell that also.
I got to tell you that I feel like this is a gem of a resource for people in Chicago who may want to learn how to sail or get more involved in sailing. This is like Nautical Donations is a bridge. You have a lot of starter boats for somebody that actually wants to potentially learn how to sail for relatively inexpensive.
Yep, we have boats from 11 feet to 44 feet, and they're priced mostly under $40,000. Most of them under $25,000, and a lot of them under $5,000. So we have a good choice of price point and sizes of boats.
And what's your track record like this year? Have you been successful, or how successful have you been like selling boats?
That's a good question. So December, we sold 4 boats. We have sold probably 10 in the last 4 months.
Oh, wow.
And you can see here the line of string of boats that are so ready to get splashed.
Yeah, I can see some for sale signs, but a lot of them have sold already on them.
Yes. Just sold one today, so
okay.
We're progressing nicely.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much. You know, we have a real specific customer, and they're, like you said, first-time boat buyers. They're cost, price sensitive, and we offer the best that's out there.
I see some prices here for like $10,000 for a sailboat.
Yeah.
And we're talking like 26, maybe up to 30s.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a really good deal for somebody that wants to kind of learn on their own.
Right.
You know, taking some lessons, feel somewhat confident enough. What about resources? Like if they buy a sailboat from here and they notice some sort of issue, are there any sort of resources that they
Sure. Well, with Crowleys, it's a full service operations. You have your fiberglass shops, you have your mechanic. We have, like, I think they have 7 or 8 mechanics on duty. You have install, you have all your professional riggers, and most of that, or all of that, gets done before they sail away. Because when I joined the company, Grant says we want safe boats that sail and float. That's our motto.
You also have volunteers, opportunities for volunteering.
Great. Yes.
Can you describe that a little bit?
Yeah, so we have 18 volunteers right now, 18, 19 volunteers. Some come once a week, some come twice a week, some come once a month, some come twice a year, but they all come to Yachtapalooza.
Yeah.
Because we have our big flea market, and yeah, we do.
You need a lot of help on those things.
Yeah, we need a lot of help, and we do a lot of business.
Seminar, and we have a raffle. We're raffling off.
They have a building, their training facility.
Good. All right, here at Crowley's Yacht Yard, it is the spring kickoff open house, and they have vendors, they have live music, they have nautical donations opened up for secondhand boat gear. So here I am at Yachtapalooza with Kirsten. Kirsten, what do you think of Yachtapalooza?
Oh, I love it. For Chicago, it's sunny and there's tunes.
Anyway, we're out here. We're gonna go check out a boat and enjoy ourselves. As part of the volunteer work, the volunteers get to actually work on the boats.
Yes,
and that way,
right.
They learn a little bit about.
And they can do what they can do also is adopt a boat and then take it from A to Z, from receiving the boat to selling the boat. So they can make those steps. Yeah, yeah.
So in other words, a sailboat gets donated.
Correct.
It's raw. You know, there's lots of things to be done,
Right.
and a volunteer can adopt that boat.
Right.
And be like firsthand part of the experience
Right.
of moving that from like as raw as it is when it's
Right.
first donated
Right.
to a potential sellable entity that.
Right. So, there's things that they won't be able to do. So we have, the mechanic shop repair, or the fiberglass shop repair something, or the rigging shop repair something. But they're in the process doing the things that they're able to do. Yeah. So it's really rewarding.
All right. So ahead of you, these facilities, these are all nautical donations, right?
Correct. So this container. We have mostly our teak in our library and toilets and stoves, so appliances. It's kind of a boutique container that we show here.
I've actually seen people come here for decor. They come here and grab some of these materials.
Right.
And actually, instead of trying to use them on their own boats,
right,
they grab them and use them like for bar decoration.
Oh yeah. We get a lot of play off of that. There's tiki rooms, stoves. Then we have our materials.
Yep.
Container 2 is everything below deck. We have tools, we have electronics, we have hinges, we have PFDs, waterproof.
A lot of hardware. I see plumbing hardware, fasteners.
Through hulls, pumps, screw collars. And then we have our galley.
I actually bought a set of secondhand Crowleys from you. You told me it looked pretty sexy in them.
Wow. Then our painting department and our safety department, galley section, trailer section. This is the container that we work out of. Okay. It's kind of our indoor workshop. And then we have all our anchor lines and mooring lines, ladders. We have more lines, ropes.
Yeah.
All our blocks.
Yep.
Our clutches. More of our standing or running rigging.
Running rigging, yep, lines.
Radar, electronics, compasses. More electronics, chargers, speakers,
Yeah, I think
stanchions.
I see a lot of electric connections there.
And
Very
then,
handy.
and then we have, this is a great little view here. And this is a little low, but we have all our
Snap shackles.
snap shackles, shackles, pins.
Yeah.
We're having fun.
Nice.
We're having fun.
Yeah, I've actually purchased a number of things from you in this facility.
And we price everything pennies on the dollar,
Yep.
so it's a great opportunity for anybody that wants to, are budget minded and want to be on a sailboat.
I kind of want to reinforce again, Gary, that I think nautical donations is kind of like a unrecognized resource for a lot of people. There's a lot of people out there that are kind of interested in getting involved in the boating community, but don't understand that this is here. And I really think it's a great potential bridge. I'm assuming you also think that too. Don't let me.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's a real opportunity for people to get started in boats and keep their budgets very low by buying an affordable boat, and also product that's like pennies on the dollar. So it's a good.
And opportunities to learn as well by volunteering.
Right, and when they volunteer, they can hang out with fellow sailors that know a lot more than they do or I do.
Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate your time.
All right, my
Gary,
pleasure.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Thank you very much.
So I want to thank my subscribers. I really appreciate your support. If you've stayed to the end, please consider pressing that like button. It really helps the channel grow. This is Sailor Eric. Thanks for watching.